Hello and welcome back for more Love in Deep Space. We have a new event. This is the first myth event that's come up since I started this playthrough. There's a lot going on with it, so this will be a new experience trying to figure out how I want to structure this for recording. So, please be patient with me while I work this out. We will have lots of stuff to do in this event. What makes the Myth Companion events different is you can actually get a new combat companion from it. Let's just start with checking out the combat side of things, because that will be a key thing of how you'll want to invest resources in this if you like the character for fighting with or not. So. Now, I'm the type of person where I'm a slow learner, but I get powerful as I learn things with time patient. So I'm gonna get in here to see how this feels, but don't judge the character's potential based on my first try with it, because I take a while to get good at things, and for playthroughs, I do a lot. I'll do a lot of practicing off camera, but I want to do this initial run through on camera because there might be stuff that comes up with it that won't come up if I play with them now and then come back to record it later. So let's just give it a try. I mean, if I really embarrass myself, I can, I can always delete it and pretend it never happened, and you'll never know. But anyway, I did come out with a previous video. I said normally I wouldn't be interested in pursuing new Caleb cards, but from the videos I've seen, I really like his fighting style. So I'm really anxious to get in here and see how it plays, if it really feels as good as it looks. And I might be tempted by it. We'll just see. I'll stop talking. We'll go now. Myth tend to have a lot more combat complexity. And we're going to start out getting like pages of text about how it all works, and I'll give it a quick read through, but there's no way we're going to remember it all. I kind of learn things by feel and trial and error over time. So I will not be using him to his full potential, but I still should see, how it feels, how I like the gameplay with it, because that's a big deal to me. Okay, NetherLord companion. The NetherLord wields the absolute power to strike down all ghosts. Alright, I don't recall seeing ghosts in the game, but sure. Yet, to you, he shows only unwavering protection and a hidden tenderness. To remain by your side, he eradicated every ghost. Even when life and death separate you, your bond never falters. Every time he returns, it is to honor the vow that you will never be apart. Alright, he's keeping his usual Caleb intensity. When fighting alongside the NetherLord, you will gain yin-yang cycle. its cooldown starts at 33 seconds when entering battle. Casting a resonant skill reduces the cooldown of Yin Yang Cycle. Okay, that look the resonant skill. That's the one you cast to knock out protocol shields. So this is a good thing because you already cast the resonant skill as often as you can, and at later game levels, not really yet right now because not high enough level to even get the protocores and make a difference. But I tend to invest in energy recharge protocores to be able to cast, because I usually build around trying to cast the resonant skill as much as possible. So this looks really awesome just off the bat from how I typically play. It looks like it would be a good complement for me. Cast Yin Yang Cycle to enter Yin Yang Union with Caleb. After the state ends, the cooldown of Yin Yang Cycle starts at 31. Okay. Alright, so what does Yin Yang Cycle do? During Yin Yang Union, your support skill, the support skill, that's that yellow button that shows up here that comes up where you can get them to like block stuff, or when you get the perfect dodge, you can do special moves. Support skill becomes Spectral Slash. Caleb strikes enemies with Nether Seal and leaves behind one inactive Yin Yang Rift. If the slash occurs during Yin Yang Union, only one inactive rift can exist at a time. Alright. So wait, so what does we got more here. What this is it gonna tell us? Okay. Well, it's not telling us number. So it looks like the support skill will become an attack skill. And he leaves behind a rift. And we don't see yet what the rift's going to do. Okay. Okay, this is an inactive rift. Okay. Your active skill, the active skill is the other skill that's not the resonant skill. It's the one that takes one charge instead of two. Becomes Azure Ballad, which deals AoE damage and activates it. Okay, so this is a multi-step thing. This is probably more complicated than I'm going to do right off the bat, but this shows that he has real growth potential. So it looks like what he does is you use your support skill to drop down an inactive rift, and then you use your active skill to activate the rift. Activating it allows the next Azure Ballad, which is the active skill, to cost no energy charge until Yin Yang Union ends. That's it. How long did Yin Yang Union last? Does it say? No. It says the cooldown is 30 some seconds, but it doesn't say how long it lasts. Okay. Sorry, I don't want to get too boring doing this, but I am trying to piece together what's actually happening with this. And this is a nice bigger screen for it to lay out than in the detail screen on the companion page. So let's see. All right. Okay. So when Yin Yang Rift is active, okay, that's when it hits that state. It summons spectral hands that pull enemies in front together, deal damage, and then close immediately. That's interesting. So it's got like a vacuum effect, which is really great if you're doing AoE damage. Which is what this does, is AoE damage. Okay. So, all right. It's a multi-step thing, but they all kind of harmonizes together. So you cast the Spectral Slash with the support skill. Then you use your active skill to activate the rift. Then, when the rift is active, it pulls the enemies together. And then while they're stuck together is a good time to use the AoE, to use the active skill again to keep doing damage to them. And it costs no extra energy charge, which that is good because I don't use the active skill a lot because I want to save my energy charges for the resonant skill. So that's pretty thoughtful that that it reduces the energy charge for that. Otherwise, I would probably skip something like this if it's going to interfere with me being able to cast resonance what I want. All right, while outside the yin-yang unit, okay, so when that stuff's not all happening, some of your and Caleb's attacks apply Big D Lotus. It comes in Big D Lotus Yin and Big D Lotus Yang. When both appear on the same enemy, they bloom, dealing damage and reducing a yin-yang cycle cooldown by 3 seconds. Alright, so maybe it's random. Sometimes you make purple attacks, and sometimes you make pink attacks. Is that what this is? And if you get both attacks on the same enemy, they bloom and deal more damage and reduce your cooldown. So, okay, so this is like just extra stuff that happens when you don't have the yin-yang going on. It's probably not something you have to actively game out. Because this is like a filler stuff, because your main thing is you want to get the yin-yang cycle going. When the final hit of basic attack lands... Okay, so this is a build you want to use basic attacks, not charge... Oh wait, no, there's charge stuff too. Okay. Let me through. Okay. When the final hit of basic attack lands, it applies one random half of Big D Lotus. When the support skill hits, it prioritizes the missing half of Big D Lotus. However, I don't think you would want to use your support skill when you're in this state, because you probably want to save your support skill for when you're in the union. That looks more optimal there. But it's nice to know that it has. So if you can use it, it's an option to use it, and it will give you the other half that you don't have. So if you want a guaranteed tick of that, you can use your support skill for that. When active skill hits, you gain a Lotus Seed. Active skill, yeah, okay. When charged attack hits, it consumes the Lotus Seed to apply the missing half to one target. Okay. Lots of complicated stuff. But it looks like there's lots of room to learn and grow with this character. So this could be a really good long-term character to play with. Although there will still be, like, even if I pull it now, there is still this issue with new players. It takes a long time to accumulate more cards for Caleb to get a good team going. When wielding Azure Gaze, what's Azure Gaze? Azure Gaze, that was that's Azure Ballad. Where's Azure Gaze? Azure Gaze. I don't see Azure Gaze. Oh, maybe that's the weapon. If you use the specialized weapon. When wielding Azure Gaze, you enter sword stance. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's the weapon, because, like, if I switch to the guns, obviously I can't go into a sword stance. So if you use the weapon that's specialized for this character set, then, alright. You enter sword stance after the third hit of basic attack, or when your active skill Yeah. So it is looking like it favors basic attacks over charged attacks. While in sword stance, tapping basic attack releases paired not yang. The attack always applies Bendy Lotus Yang. Oh, okay. So you can intentionally. Alright. So, this is like when you get to the point where you really do. So it looks like this is going to. This is a carry where there'll take multiple layers of player skill. Like you'll probably learn to use it, you know, in a basic sense. But as you use it more over time, you can start doing more complicated things. That's very appealing. Okay, so in sword stance, basic attack. We'll do the Lotus Yang. Sword stance, basic attack. Holding basic attack. Oh, holding, isn't that basically a charged attack? Well, maybe when you're in the sword stance, you don't have charged attack anymore. Maybe you just, because that's how you get charged attack, is holding down the regular attack. But okay. But the mechanics are doable. I mean, all right. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to remember all that right now, but that impresses me quite a bit. That's pretty. Okay. Oh yeah.
Evil.
Return to the Netherlands.
All good ends.
Wow.
Now's our chance to strike. Sometimes I wish you'd let me be your shield. I'm right here. 10,000 deaths is being too merciful.
Has a lot of cutscenes so far.
That's dangerous. Come here.
I'll kill you.
We're covered. Let's change our rhythm. Can't hold on for much longer.
Let's see who can lend us.
Now's our chance to strike.
Bring it on.
I'm not really doing anything fancy. Oh, let's save that for one more guy. Alright.
You can't break.
I'm just.
Another
Bye!
realm.
Reincarnation cycle unfolds.
Sever yin and yang.
Whoa! Oh, I'm gonna have to
Leave life
keybind
and
something
death.
for
All
that.
ghosts will serve under one.
That's pretty neat. I've not seen that before.
Return to the Netherlands.
Or you can do stuff with the ultimate. Yeah, that other thing I don't have a keybind for either.
Sometimes I wish you'd let me be your shield.
But even with just the basic attack,
I'll
still
show
good.
you.
We're covered. Let's change our rhythm. I'm right here. There's a change.
Return to the Netherlands.
Now's our chance to strike.
Yeah, I'll need to keybind more buttons for this. I like it. I like it. Okay, big guy.
Return to the Netherlands.
All good ends here. Don't worry, I've got your back. Evil is destined to fall.
The Netherrealm beckons.
Reincarnation cycle unfolds.
Sever yin and yang.
Leave life and death. All ghosts will serve under one.
Return to the Netherrealm.
All good ends. Now's our chance to strike.
My turn. Pay attention.
Struggling when faced with
Return to the Netherrealm.
all good ends here. I'm right here. Sometimes I wish you'd let me.
Caleb, watch out.
Let's make it quick.
That's easy. Go back to the pit you came from. Return to the Netherland.
All good. Now's our chance to strike.
Bring it on.
Evil is destined to
Ultimate.
time to show.
Yes, there we go.
The Netherrealm beckons.
Reincarnation cycle unfolds.
Sever yin and yang.
Cleave life and death. All ghosts will serve under one. Covered. Let's change our way. Boring.
This is only a warm-up.
All right. I've won over. I like this. Oh yeah, we're already at the 20-minute mark. It took that long just to read about the combat skills, but okay, they're giving us free stuff. So that's nice. Oh, get my cursor back. So we're getting a free solar card, and then as we do event stuff, we're going to get the matching solar set. Oh, and that's a blue. That's nice. I think that's a hard one to get for Caleb. All right. I'm pleased. I'm excited. That made me happy. I didn't do anything near his actual potential. Partly because I can't remember it all, but also I have to. It had extra buttons here, and I need to. I need to play with my emulator interface to be able to actually click on those buttons in combat. So, well, don't get too far ahead of yourself, because we still have to pull for him. So, I've made the decision now that has taught me that not taught. Wow, I'm just going into nonverbal mode again. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to pull on him, but I'm not going to get too crazy about it. I won't be heartbroken if I don't get him, but he is excited enough. I would be happy to get him. I would not regret having him, even if it takes a while. But because he looks like this is a combat style that will grow with you as a player, that you'll keep it long term and learn how to use it better and better over time. This looks like a good long-term investment, even if his cards are hard to come by. Let's head to the wish screen to start. And there's lots more event stuff, but we'll do that in the next episode, because this already took lots of time in itself. Okay, so this is the way the myth banners work. They are a separate loot pool from the other banners, which that's why you want to make a decision beforehand how much you want to invest in trying to get one of these. You need, in order to get the actual companion, you need to get both of the solar cards. If you get one of the cards, you'll get his myth story, but you won't get the companion. And of course, there is the possibility that you'll get another card instead. Let me see. Is this what? Oh, okay. So we get a guaranteed 5-star in 63 pulls. And it'll give us some pulls along the way. There's probably a box down here. If we get to the point of 150 pulls, it'll give us a box. So basically, if you can put in 150 pulls, you'll be guaranteed to get the set, because you will get one of them along the way. Even if you have worst case scenario for how your probability works out, you'll get one, and then you can use this box to get the second one. So you can get it with 150 pulls. But that's also, you know, a lot of pulls to make. So it's, you don't, myths are a really personal thing. Your personal fighting preferences. They're not something, you're not intended to get them all as collector's items, okay? You want to get a few that will really be the backbone of your teams. So you'll otherwise, well, I mean, yeah, it would be really, they're expensive. They're expensive to pull and build, and their banners only come up once a year. So it's like you make your choice, and then you live with it, and then the choice you make here will affect how many resources you have for when the next myth comes for another. So you really want to be sure it's something you want to do. And that's why, you know, that's an important thing to go through the combat trials to make sure you really like playing with them. Because even if it's a character you like, it may not necessarily, a particular myth may not necessarily be the combat style you like. So, anyway, okay, let's do some pulls here. So I got 5 tickets, and I got lots of diamonds from... these are mostly from leveling up stuff, and as we do the when we do the events, event activities, it'll give us more wishes and lots of other prizes and stuff. And basically, I have not looked up what all his entail, but in the past, it's like you go on an adventure together over several days and do things together around the world, and then you get lots of stuff for it. So anyway, okay, so let's use what I got just to see if we get anything cool right off the bat, and probably just do wishes, and then I'll cut the episode here, and then do the event activities in the next episode. And also, before too long, I'd also like to just do a set of just regular daily stuff. It seems like it's been forever since I've just done some just normal, everyday gameplay. But that's how life goes sometimes. You'll have long stretches of boring everyday routine stuff, and then you'll have like intense bouts of so much stuff going on. And I can probably come back and redo that combat trial later, after I get the keybinds and stuff set up. But that doesn't need to be a priority overload. I'll just focus on you know, getting the more important stuff done first. All right, we got lots of diamonds. We will We'll just go all in here and see what comes of it. Oh, that's a new version. Okay. I mean, I don't use Zane. I'd like to use Zane. I like Zane himself, but not as a combat partner. It's very dramatic music going on in the background while we're doing it. New Xavier, that's good. So, if we end up building a Caleb team, then Xavier might not see as much use anymore. But let's see, we got lots of Xavier cards already, so chances are Xavier's still probably going to be the new Raphael. Yay. Second, Xavier probably will still be our second highest team for a long time. Even if we get the Smith card, it'll take a while for Kalo's potential to catch up to Xavier's. So. Alright. Oh, within 16. We'll get something. Maybe not in this run, but we'll get something soon-ish. Because doing the event activities will get us lots of... will get us more wish pulls and diamonds and stuff. And, plus, each event refreshes a new set of like the cheap wish packs available, so they restock for every event. So. Do I? No, I don't have it. Okay, that's good. So, all right. So we didn't get anything yet, and that's why it takes thinking about stuff and mapping it out and making sure you know what you're getting into before you just start pulling to not get disappointed. We have a radiant. We got 2 radiants now that we can use. Treat it like a strategy game, not like a gambling game. Let's quick explore those. Oops. Yeah. Get that going. Okay. All right. So I think I'm going to break there, and when I come back for the next episode, we will do. Oh well, event task is a task list. That's well, the Descent to Nevernight. That's where we'll go on adventures with it. So that's what we'll be doing next. So yeah. So thank you for watching, and I will be back again soon. So, take care.